G'day everybody, Burnsy47 here, and welcome back to our 6th Alliance War. It's the end of the 2-week period. We've gone well so far. We've been 4-1. We're fighting Loea Alliance today. I think it's League of Extraordinary or something. Can't quite remember the name off the top of the bat. Just off the top of my head, sorry, but we do end up taking the same path that we have taken before, the path that has Unblockable Special 1, Stun Immune, the Node 24, which is the buffet and regen, and double regen, and after that it's double power gain and power shield and poison. So we brought in the same team we brought in before, which is Archangel, Medusa, and Magic. We've taken Medusa to this Unblockable Special 1 node. So I can't quite remember who it is. Yeah, so it's Punisher 2099. He's a fairly easy champion. His Special 1 is a bit hard to evade, at least evading all of it. As you can see, we stack up the armor breaks. They're starting to drop now. But yeah, he's a fairly simple champion. You know, if we can get a parry off here or a combo, we should be able to finish him without taking unneeded damage. But he throws his special too, which, yeah, you can see it's hard to evade except for that last little lob of the, I don't know, grenade or whatever that would be. So we've got our first fight down fairly easily with Medusa. The screen skipped then before we could have a chance to just look at the other stats, such as our combo, but that doesn't really matter at all, because we didn't lose our combo and we could just count from what it was back then. We've got a science node now with Archangel, thinking Stun Immune, it's usually Stark Spider-Man or any other evade champions are good on this node. So yeah, we're taking Archangel, and it is in fact a OG Spider-Man, a classic Spider-Man. We're just trying to look for openings to throw our heavy and get in attacks. So what I usually like to do is let them hit into our block a bit, throw their heavy, and then Archangel's usually got enough range with his heavy to attack. I thought I saw the poison pop up from the parry, and I thought he parried him, so he got the hits in there. As you can see, when we get our power neurotoxins on, it just drains a lot of damage really fast. You know, even in the long fights in 5.4, even in Labyrinth, you know, he just drains their health with as much neurotoxins he gets. So up next we're now on the Node 24. This is a node that can either be good or can be bad. We usually do take in Archangel for this node, and Medusa as a backup if it's a robot. We go into it straight away. I remember looking at their profile, they didn't have well, it's a 4-star anyway, so it wouldn't be in their profile. And we take in Archangel hoping it's a Green Goblin, but it is in fact it's OG Ultron. Yeah, this fight just doesn't go too well. You know, we're evading his Special 1, which ends up giving him 14% health from the buffet and the 2x regen. I think in the end we do end up adapting a little bit, but yeah, it's such a hard fight because I think he's got over 60 to 80,000 health, so Archangel, you know, if he doesn't get the bleeds or the poisons or even the neurotoxins, he really is at times just a subpar champion, you know, because he loses his, you know, strong potent damage over time and his ability accuracy reduction. As you can see here, we evaded the normal combo. So yeah, I think this is when I was starting to assess, well, how can we beat Ultron here? And it's just, you have to block the specials and just wait for openings. He could be easy to fight with maybe a Star-Lord on this node. Obviously, just any champion that can deal high amount of damage or reduce his healing. Yondu could work. Medusa, who's in our team, would work really well against this Ultron because he wouldn't even gain power. Magic could work after a while, get in the power lock, and then you to unlock them. But yeah, you see we block the special one there, because that doesn't trigger the heal buff, and we end up doing quite a fair amount of damage. I think in the last minute we've done 34% of his health. So if you were to fight patiently, more patient than I have fought, yeah, it's very easy. You could do it with, but yeah, notifications popped up there, and Ultron's over us, and bang, he's got his special 3. And Archangel, he's not surviving this. I suppose we did end up taking 48% of his health off him. But yeah, Archangel's not a good option if it's against robots, pretty much. Anything immune. Yeah, so we're going to go back in with Medusa, and just the plan is, get the 6 armor breaks at once, which brings the armor shatter. Then he loses all of his regen, all of his abilities pretty much. He'll lose his power gain as well, so it'll be easy to just backdraft in the corner. Almost like she's a red-haired magic against robots. Yeah, so we've gone in with Medusa, as I said just before. Yeah, so the wars so far, in fight-wise, they've been going pretty well. I know I'm behind by quite a bit at the moment. I'm trying to get them out at least every day or every other day. As you can see, we've got the armor shatter up now, and yeah, it's not going too well there. But yeah, look, you see he's gaining no power. We've just got to get into a good rhythm with our backdrafts. But, in the end we were able to throw a special one, and we killed Ultron. God, I hate robots on this node. They really are a pain, because taking Archangel is just a lost fight. Medusa cleans them up, though. If you saw the other war, we didn't go too well against the Labyrinth of Legends Ultron in this node. So we move up. The next fight is a Mystic on the, I think it's just 50% extra power gain. No, nothing else too special about it. That 6-star mutant, we don't end up fighting them. I don't even know who it was. So it would either have been a Cable, a Deadpool, a Storm, or someone else. I can't remember who the 4th mutant is. But we go into this node, we can only really use magic, because if they have Mystic Dispersion, Medusa just gives them free power, especially if they're of a high enough level. And in the end, it's Scarlet Witch, who she's pretty much an easy champion as long as you don't get heal block and a poison at the same time. If you push her to a bar of power, to her 3rd special, there's a chance that she could take it away by triggering power drain on both champions. So yeah, magic's really, you can't lose against Scarlet Witch, especially with the Suicide Master's on. We're getting that nice recoil, just helping bringing her down. But as you can see, we haven't gotten anywhere with specials, and it's been 30 seconds in, and we get her down to 1%, and the suicides end up taking care of her in the end. We haven't had many fights with people running the suicide recoil masteries. They're definitely handy when you're fighting them. If fight to fight, everyone, it's added attack, but it also helps deteriorate their health. I was having a look around the screen there just to see where we could go. And this is our last fight for the day. Poison node, brute force, which I always forget about brute force on this node. Special 2, enhanced special 2 can't be blocked. So I was thinking science, just no matter what, we're going with Medusa, because she is a poison immune. And hopefully it's a fairly easy fight. But as an Electro, this fight doesn't go too well. With Electro, usually try and get a few hits into him and get back for the special one, but as you can see there, he tagged us at the end. So that was our last fight, end of the war. We ended up losing this war We ended up losing this war, so we were 4-2 at the end of the first 2 weeks of the war, which is still pretty good standings. 4-2 is a pretty good standings. So it's League of, it's not showing up there 100%, but they beat us by 1,400 points, which is pretty much almost there in the attack bonus itself. So yeah, you can see we've made tier 3. We've jumped up to platinum 3. We've been between platinum 3 and gold 1. But yeah, so that was another Alliance War video. Feel free to leave a like. Comment down below how your alliance has been going so far, and see you later.